Hello my loves, welcome to this new vlog. On today's episode, I will be showing you how I make samosas from scratch, and that includes me prepping my beef to seasoning it, and also how I get to make the samosa pockets and fry them. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and not to forget, I will also be baking a cake, a simple carrot cake. So if you guys would like to see that too as well, stay till the end of the video, and don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So let's enjoy the vlog, guys. This is how our beef turned out. So we will put this aside and start making the samosa pockets. For my samosa pockets, I only use salt, oil, and cold water. But you can use warm water, it's still okay. I preferably like my dough hard, so I usually go for cold water.
It's in my chest, got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over, no room to rest.
I then add my water just to make the dough a bit, I wouldn't say soft, but in the middle, not hard, not soft. I'm just kneading the dough to ensure I have a perfect one.
It's in my chest, got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over, no.
After ensuring that I have the perfect dough, then I start cutting them into small pieces, making a round ball and putting them aside.
It's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack.
I then roll them to flat shapes, and I will apply oil at the center before I join the other one, and then roll them to become now one, and then put them on the frying pan.
It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys. Lost lost in the sound, my worries fade. Every note, every chord, a serenade with each beat of the drum. My spirit's unchained in the symphony of love. I am unafraid, yeah. It's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys.
Ooh. I cut them into 4 even pieces, and then I'll start filling them with the beef and fry them. This is how your samosa is started, guys, and I'm so impressed. And the taste is so good as well. We are now baking a carrot cake, and these are all the ingredients that I will be using for the cake. So we have flour, black raisins, castor sugar, vanilla essence, spices. I go for my mixed spice and cinnamon. You guys can go for whatever spice you prefer. My go-to are these two. Over here, nutmeg, brown sugar, baking powder, bicarbonate soda, 4 eggs, carrots. These are like 6 carrots grated, and of course the measuring cups. So guys, let's begin. So guys, we will start with our 2.5 cups of flour. So this is 2.5 cups of flour. This is our dry ingredient. Over here we have 2.5 cups of flour. Then we'll do a teaspoon of salt. Just a teaspoon of salt. This is enough. And then our 2 teaspoons of baking powder. One. 2. And then just a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda. But I prefer using half because I don't want it to be sour if I use a lot of bicarbonate. So this is the amount I usually go for. And then for my spices, I told you guys I usually go for cinnamon and mixed spice. So I'll do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 2 teaspoons of mixed spices, just a little bit. You guys can tell I've been misusing this spice. It's my favorite spice, so yeah. We use nutmeg, just grate a small amount. That's enough. And then we are going to whisk this. And this is our dry ingredient. We have flour over here, cinnamon, mixed spice, bicarbonate soda, salt, and baking powder. So we will put this aside and move to the wet ingredients. Guys, this is how it looks. Guys, so for the wet ingredient, we're going to be using caster sugar, brown sugar, vanilla essence, 1/3 cups of vegetable oil, 4 eggs, and yeah, that's it. After we are mixed all this up, we're going to whisk it down and then now mix it with our dry ingredient. So we are doing 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of caster sugar, and then 1/3 cup of oil, and we are going to whisk this first. And then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. That's enough. Go in with our eggs. So guys, we have our dry ingredient here, our wet ingredient, our raisins, and also our carrot. So we are going to mix all this together and then form our final paste. So make sure you scoop everything out. and mix it all together. And we're going to add our carrot. So this is how it looks, and then add our raisins. Ensure everything is mixed up together so you form a very clear, smooth paste. This is how it looks. So we are going to pour this into our baking pan after we have spread the baking sheet, and then put it in the oven. We had set our oven prior to preheat for 160 degrees for 10 minutes. So yeah, we will then put this mixture in the oven, and guys, that's how you get to make a very simple carrot cake. So we are going to apply glue gun on our surface before we apply our baking sheet. If you have butter, you can use butter. It's still okay. Now we're in with our baking sheets. Put it in there. Like so. And then now pour in our mixture here and put it to the oven. And this is how our cake turned out. It cooked very well, so I'm transferring it to a plate and then get to enjoy it. Please get to enjoy this recipe and try it out, and let me know down in the comments below how your cake turned out. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Let me enjoy my cake with a cup of hot milk.